I was born in Canada, but when I was 3 years old, my parents moved back to Europe, Macedonia. So my parents are Albanian. I was the eldest of 5 children. Growing up as a child, there was certainly physical, emotional, and other abuses that I don't wish to go into in details at this point. I always felt unloved, unwanted. I was put down a lot for being a girl. I remember crying. There were times I would cry myself to sleep, and I would cry for hours, hide in the barn and cry and ask Allah, why did you make me a girl if I'm not wanted, if I'm not loved? When I turned 16, I came back to Canada. They arranged my marriage shortly after to an Albanian Muslim man who controlled my destiny pretty much for the next 8 years. He seemed to use religion basically to get away with all the cheating. Mohamad permitted men to beat their women. Mohamad had multiple wives. If I want, you're lucky you're just the one, I can marry more. He would tell me this all the time. And I thought he was crazy. I'd never read the sources, and I thought he was just making this stuff up. I left them actually when I saw it started affecting my daughters. I became very independent. I went back to school. I got my nursing degree. I raised my daughters by myself. I have everything. I'm still not happy. I'm still sad. I hit a low that I didn't know existed. The voices in my head constantly played like a tape recorder. You're not loved. No one loves you. Your ex-husband didn't love you. Your parents didn't love you. And I just could not shut it off. It was painful. I remember feeling so much pain in my chest that I couldn't even sleep. Most nights on my bed, I would just cry myself to sleep on the floor because I felt like I was suffocating. It was one of those nights that I came face to face with the living Jesus. In this dream, I was hearing terrifying voices, like terror, like people were being murdered. I looked over this balcony and I observed this dark pit. And no sooner that thought crossed my mind, I looked to my right and there was a figure, a beautiful figure that I thought was Jesus. He knew my thoughts. He said, would you like me to hug you? And then you will know it. I agreed to allow him to hug me. And when he did, brother, he wrapped his arms around me. And it was like my entire body was filled with pure love. Love that I have no words to describe because that love does not exist. No human can give you that love. Even my fingernails felt love. And all I could do was beg him to not let me go. I realized at that moment that he was everything I had wanted. I was healed of depression. I just felt peace and joy. I suddenly went from doubting, questioning, to knowing what was in front of me was the living God. Surrender your life to Jesus. You will not regret it.